Hi, today I will show you how to easily translate your Figma designs using SimpleLocalize. Let's get started. Here is my very simple project in Figma. It's online check-in with just 2 frames and we want to translate them to Spanish and Polish. So to get started, go to SimpleLocalize and let's create a new project. I will call mine online check-in. Okay, and now when it's created, we need to add languages. So we have English here already, so let's add Polish here and Spanish. Like that. Okay, now let's go back to Figma plugin and let's start the synchronization between Figma and SimpleLocalize. Go to plugins and search for SimpleLocalize. Just click on that to open the configuration. Click on Next. And now we need to generate the personal access token. Just click on the link here to generate it. Click on Generate Token. Let's call it Figma. Choose the expiry date, so let's say never, and let's generate the token. Okay, let's copy that and now paste into the plugin. Okay, now we need to choose the project, so we choose the online check-in project from SimpleLocalize, and let's continue. Okay, now we are actually ready to push translations to SimpleLocalize and start translating, but before, you can go to settings and choose some additional synchronization settings. So for example, by default, we omit some locked and hidden elements, so they won't be synchronized to SimpleLocalize. So you can change the settings in here. You can also change how the translation keys are created. By default, we show the frame name, then the element name and the text like this one. So for example, for this next button, the key will be welcome.button.next. So it's very simple, but you can adjust how it looks like and how the translation key is created. Okay, so let's go back to actions and let's push translations to SimpleLocalize. Okay, that's it. So let's go back to SimpleLocalize. If you go to the translation editor, you will see all our translation keys, so all the text from the Figma designs in the editor. You can just check how everything looks like in here and we can start with translations. Here, of course, you can translate everything manually, so you can just input all the translations. For that, I recommend checking the editor settings so you can adjust the translation editor to work for your needs. But you can also use auto-translation. You can auto-translate only those texts that are problematic, so you can just use this quick option, quick auto-translation, like that. Or if you want to translate everything, just go to languages. Here you can just auto-translate the whole language or everything. So we use that option, start auto-translation, we confirm the configuration, and let's wait a few seconds. Okay, so that auto-translation is ready. We can go to the translations tab to check if everything is okay, so you can review your translations. You can correct what's necessary, so just check everything, and once they are ready, go back to the Figma plugin in here. And now we can pull translations, so download them from SimpleLocalize to Figma. So let's use this button. And now we can change the language in here in the selector. So let's change that to Spanish. And you can see how the texts are changing to Spanish in here. So this way you can easily and quickly preview how the text will look like in the ready-to-go product. So we can check if everything looks good. For example, in here, the fecha de nacimiento, it doesn't fit this input, so we can correct that. We know that we need to correct that actually, so we can go back to the translation editor. We can search for this translation, so it's birth date in here. Let's change it to date of birth the same way and save the changes. Now let's go back to English in Figma. Let's pull translations again And now when we change it to Spanish, you will see that now we see the DOB text correctly added to the input. So it really helps you to adjust the text to make them feel and look good in your designs. Okay, so I hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I will link our blog post about Figma integration with more information in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.